YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of 2A-N-LA. As always, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact. You should not take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Go ahead, hit that like button for me, hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and drop down the comment. Okay, look, fam, before I get rolling, look. Come on, fam. Y'all see that? Y'all know we got merch. Y'all know what we do. What? Anyway, hit up the official 2A-N-LA store and pick you up some merch, man. Pick you up some dope gear. Okay, so look, let's get it rolling, fam. This one is a quick one, primarily for my Cali folks. But all y'all stay around and check it out, because hopefully you'll learn something. Because like I said, what's at Cali today could be at your door tomorrow. So look, fam, a lot of people question me, like you guys have seen a couple videos, and I'll show you guys, guns that maybe are in my collection, but I haven't had a chance to review them yet, talk about them yet. A lot of them you'll see in like the next, right after the start of the year when I do my 2022 gun collection. But I get hit up a lot by people in California asking, how the hell do you have an AR pistol in the state of California? I thought it was illegal. And you're right and you're wrong. First of all, 2A-N-LA is a law-abiding citizen. I don't do anything that's illegal. I don't do anything that's even in the gray area. So I walk a straight line. So if I got it, it's legal. But I understand why you would ask the question. So whether it is my Arrow AR pistol chambered in 223-556. Come on, look at that. Do I even need to say something? What? Come on. Come on now. What? Whether it's this or it's my if it's this 300 blackout, y'all, come on. Man, stop playing. Stop. What? Anyway, whether it's either one of those, people want to know how I did it. So look, there's really only two ways. One is totally unattractive to me and really kept me from buying one for a long time. So if you want to go into a store and buy an AR pistol, brand new out of the store through an FFL, all you can really do in the state of California is, and there's only a couple of options. I think it's the Franklin Armory, makes a couple of different single shot AR pistols. Okay, I didn't look, fam. I mean, nothing about a single shot AR pistol excites me. Not too much about a single shot regular pistol excites me. So I wanted, yes, I wanted an AR pistol, but I wanted it in semi-automatic. And so I just never bought one because I didn't want a single shot. Now, what some people do, which I would not advise, and I'm not an attorney, and this is not legal advice, but I have heard tell of people buying the Franklin Armory single shot pistols in a single shot configuration and replacing the uppers with a semi-automatic upper. Now, I don't know, and I've heard different stories about, well, no, that's legal. And I've heard people say, no, it's not. And I've heard other people say, well, it's kind of gray. Well, I don't operate that way. I don't get down like that. I don't operate in the gray. If it ain't 100% legal, I don't mess around because I'm not trying to be the test case. Right? I'm not trying. I don't want to find out. I don't want to guess it's legal and then find out later. So I don't roll like that. So to me, that was not a desirable. Having a single shot pistol was not desirable to me. And having and being in some kind of gray area or being unsure with changing out the upper, I wasn't with that either. So if I couldn't have legally a semi-automatic pistol, AR pistol, then I didn't want one. I'm good. Whatever. I'll do what I do, right? Except, here is the exception. So this is the answer to the question that everybody's asking. How did you get a semi-automatic AR pistol in the state of California legally? Okay, so keep in mind, y'all, this is a pistol formation. It has a brace, right? It's not a short-barreled rifle with a stock. We can't have short-barrel rifles in the state of California. And it is not a rifle that's 16 inches or longer barrel length with a stock, right? So it is an AR pistol. And indeed, it is semi-automatic. So the reason why I bring up the rifle versus the pistol is because it's a pistol. In California, pistols are regulated differently because we have what's called the California handgun roster, right? And so if it's not on the roster, then you can't have it. And so a lot of you guys are like, well, are the AR pistols on the roster? No. No, they're not. So no, nothing good is on the roster practically. So no. The exception to this rule is a private party transfer. You can buy non-handgun roster pistols if you buy them via private party transfer. And so then the next question will be, well, how can you buy a pistol that is not on the roster, private party, if people don't allow you to have it, right? If the state doesn't allow you to have them? Well, two ways. There are exemptions to this list, right? One are law enforcement officers. Law enforcement officers are allowed to buy off-roster items. And at some point in the future, if they buy them and they decide, oh, I don't want them anymore, then they can sell them to the general public, to regular citizens, and regular citizens can buy them via private party, but the transaction has to be done via an FFL, right? And so, cool. So a lot of the guns that you've seen me have on this channel, most of them are private party. Now, that said, you got to pay like 150 to 200% premium over whatever the retail value of the gun is to get them, but you can acquire them, right? And so that's the answer to the question. If you are looking for a semi-automatic AR pistol in the state of California, it is legal if you buy it private party from an individual who has had it registered previously as a semi-automatic AR pistol, right? And so that's what I did. Now, sometimes, as you guys know, and let me grab one real quick. As you guys know, when it comes to AR pistols or rifles, the lower portion is the gun. This is what has the serialized number on it, right? And so what I did in the case of this one is I bought the lower. The lower was by itself and was registered as a semi-automatic pistol, and I did the build out on it, right? And so that is an option. Now, the one requirement that differentiates California from other places is that it must have it must be fixed magazine. So it must have a break open option, very similar to the rifles, right? In California, I've talked with you guys about this. Your rifle has to be in one of two configurations, either a fixed magazine or a featureless. You know I prefer to run a featureless. Well, with AR pistols, you don't get a featureless option. It has to be fixed mag. But that's okay. To me, that's manageable. The single shot, not manageable. Doing some gray area stuff, I don't know if it's legal, that's not acceptable. And so I'm okay paying a little bit extra to go private party to get what I want, and I can manage the fixed magazine. It's a lot easier too on a shorter barrel gun to manage than a longer barrel gun to me. Fixed mag is. So that's how you do it. Okay, you find through private party somebody who is willing to sell their AR pistol or an AR pistol lower that you can build out. That's already registered as a semi-automatic pistol. Do it legally through an FFL, and that's how I did it, and that's how you can do it. So it is possible. That is the only way, though, at least right now, that I'm aware of, that you can do it and do it legally. And like I said, usually it's law enforcement that sell it. But what also happens a lot of time is people who have them from out of states and move to California. And, you know, we get a lot of, you know, people who move to the state every year. You know, the state of California wants you to move here. They want that tax money, right? So they're going to let you bring your guns. You just got to register them with the state and say, hey, these are the guns I have. I'm bringing them here to California because I'm moving here. I'm now a California resident. And if those individuals decide that they want to sell them, then they can, and we as Californians can buy them. And so a lot of times you'll see like law enforcement will like buy a lower or something, and they or somebody out of state will buy a lower with the intention of doing a build, and then they start realizing, you know what, I don't want to do all this. I don't have time. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. Whatever. It was an idea. I don't want to do it. And they'll sell you the brand new lower still in the box, and then you can go do your build. So look, fam, that's how you do it. All right, that's how you do it. Do it. Okay? Take care of one another, fam. And until next time, as always, peace.